miss the gotta go. Labor Day summer clearance sale at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. All new and used vehicles are gotta go price. New Ram Motor Trend Truck of the Year start at $269 a month. New Wranglers Motor Trend SUV of the Year start at $299 a month. Or save up to $8,000 on 2019 Challengers. Yup, $8,000 on new Challengers. Don't miss the gotta go. Labor Day summer clearance sale at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Just hold on. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Today in L.A. and Premier Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Rams Picks of the Week, brought to you by Premier Dodge Ram Jeep and Ram Trucks and ladies and gentlemen, and Chrysler and all the great cooks, and my good buddy Jason Gregory is with us this morning, and we're going to be picking some games. Neil Armstrong is with us.
Good morning, everybody.
Mike Amos is calling in from, where are you calling in from this morning, sir?
This is White Sand.
I'm calling in from Drayton Beach, Florida. It's
That's what I thought.
Here. It's the prettiest water of the year.
I thought y'all had a tornado coming in there, man, and you say it's beautiful.
Well, we got a possible hurricane, but I think it's going to
Not a tornado, hurricane.
go up through Georgia, I'm hoping now. I don't think it's going to come into the Panhandle.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of predictions are that it's going to turn north while it's over land, Mike.
Yeah. Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Gregory. Good morning.
A shocking upset last night in Legion Field in Birmingham. UAB barely beats Alabama State 24-19. I still cannot believe that score.
Hey, he could have lost his job, Mike. He could have lost his job last night if he lost Alabama State.
Literally, Alabama State has the ball at the 38, well, over a minute left at UAB's 38 and throws an interception. But they were favored out in Vegas, 39 points to beat Alabama State.
Well, isn't that something? And that was quite a ball game from Legion Field. And, UAB is supposed to have a good program.
Great program. Yeah, I know.
No question about it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't met him yet, he's been here, How long have you been here, Jason?
2 years.
2 years already in Troy. Man.
Wow, it has been 2 years.
That's hard to believe, man. That's hard to believe. And of course, you've been selling a lot of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Is that right?
Absolutely. We sell a bunch of them.
Yeah. You know what I like about Jason, and the thing about it, I mean, he's serious about his car business. Your car business is what you're here for, but you have done things already in our community that very few people have done. You've raised money for our school system, over $70,000 last year, and now you've got another project going on with the hospital, and to raise $100,000. And tell us a little bit about that.
That's right. Well, my wife and I, we put our heads together and thought that. Being a big part of our community is having a great healthcare system, and we partnered up with a hospital again this year for the months of August, September, and October. We're going to pledge $200 a car that we sell retail to the hospital, along with adding the 5K event we've got coming up in September, as well as our skeet shoot October 26th that we're going to put together.
And that's going to be a lot of fun.
That's going to be a great time.
Where y'all going to hold the skeet shoot?
We bought a farm out in Needmore, and
okay.
We've got.
Well, did you tell Hank and your buddy to get on out of there? Because here comes Jason Gregory.
They may want to be. Kid Rock and Hank may want to be in the skeet shoot.
Yeah. Have you met Hank and Kid Rock yet?
No, sir.
But how far are you from them?
I don't think I'm very far.
Of course, how far down the road are you?
We're probably about 5 miles down Needmore.
That's a beautiful place down there. I tell you what, no question about it. And somebody told me you're bringing a pretty good, well-known band called
the Tams.
The Tams are coming down there too. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
And all of this is to raise money or help raise money to provide funds for our local hospitals. And, of course, as we mentioned, over $70,000 raised for education. And you pretty much were able to help pretty much every school in the county.
Every elementary school in Pike County.
And that's something.
Yes, sir.
That was really, really nice, and I'm sure they appreciate it very much. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just tickled to have Jason and his organization in our community. And of course, you sell Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram trucks.
We sell everything. You know, yesterday we sold a camper.
That's what I was saying.
Did you really?
Is that what that guy was doing?
Bought a camper.
But you're right. What I'm saying, you can get them any car you want, and they'll beat anybody's price. That's the best thing. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And of course, how does a guy come into a place that he's never really been before? Did you know many people from Troy when you got here?
No, sir.
You know a lot of them now, though, don't you?
Absolutely.
Everybody wants to know Jason Gregory, and of course, he's brought a lot of excitement, not only into the car business, but into the advertising business. You like to advertise your company.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. We like to get the word out.
Yeah. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're here this morning to pick some football games. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to pick some high school games and some college games. And of course, Neil, to my far left, is no stranger to this pick show. You've eaten a few steaks off
I'm the reigning champ.
You've eaten a few steaks at B. Gray's off me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, by the way, B. Gray's and Sisters, Troy's got some good restaurants down there.
Yes, I sure do. Yeah. B. Graves is as good as B. Graves is like not the flavor, but the atmosphere and the food. It's like stepping into New Orleans.
Yeah.
You know, you get a special type of food. Not that Cajun flavor, but you know, it's a special type of meal. It's like you're out in New Orleans.
Well, if you want to take your wife to dinner and sit there with a white tablecloth and a nice selection of wines or whatever,
right.
Big Graves would be a good one.
Absolutely.
And of course, you have come here with 3 daughters, and ladies and gentlemen, he's as serious about his daughters, are more serious than he is the car business. But Olivia 9, Madeline 7, and Emily 4, and they're watching right now, or they're on the way to school.
Absolutely, they're watching.
And of course, how is it to raise 3 girls?
Sometimes I wonder.
Daddy, will you come to the game with us tonight? I'm gonna cheer tonight. And oh no, Daddy, look, we've got a beauty contest and a dance. I got to go to the clogging.
Yeah.
And they got involved in clogging.
Have they got into the clogging yet? You know, if you got little girls that live in Troy, they got a clog.
Let me tell you a little bit about Neil. Of course, Neil's daughter, he's got a daughter in college now, but he watched her clog and he watched her cheer up, and his wife was a cheerleader sponsor at the high school for years. But now he's starting all over again. How old is your?
7th grade. She's 12.
12
Yeah,
years old.
they were 6 years apart.
Starts all over again. Okay, Mike Amos, you're alive and well at Grayton Beach. Is that right?
Yeah, we had high school scores last night. Carver and Montgomery beat Greenville, who Charles Central will play soon, 19-13. East Limestone beat West Limestone 26-15. Geneva beat Geneva County 34-26. Grissom out of Huntsville won 48 to nothing over Leo Huntsville. Hoax Bluff won 21 to nothing over Southside Gaston. Hueytown won 32-24 over Alena. Jackson beat Colt County 32-18. McGill Tulin 28. Murphy 6. These are scores from last night.
Yeah.
Mike, why these people play on Thursday night? They all share stadiums?
I mean, different, yes. You run it out a lot in Birmingham. Montevallo 56, Shelby County 50. The Tiny Kingdom beat Center Point. Mountain Brook won 24-6 last night. T.R. Miller won 45 to nothing over Choctaw County. And then in Alabama, Independence, Abbeville Christian 48, Northside Memphis 46.
Northside who?
Memphis out of Dothan.
Oh yeah. They're a good up and coming program, no question about it.
Also the winner of the Holy War last night was Utah. Utah beat BYU 30-12 at BYU. And then Cincinnati, who a lot of people think will be one of the best non-Power 5 schools, beat UCLA and Chip Kelly last night as well.
You know,
Dang, I already circled those. You better change that.
and you know the lucky thing about it, guys, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to count those for those first games that were played last night.
So we get credit for those.
This last night,
That was easy picking.
40,000 people watched Alabama State UAB in Birmingham at Legion Field.
40,000 people. Boy, they'll be playing each other every year, I would think. That's
Just
crazy.
think what it would be if Troy played Alabama or Auburn.
Yeah, I know it.
Wow.
It would be unreal, no question about it. All right, now, Mike, give us some other scores. Clemson won 55-14 or something like that.
Clemson won the money, 52-14.
Wait a minute now, we don't be
Won
talking
the
about money.
won the
now.
money. What does that mean?
What are you doing? All right, now tell us about the big one.
Then, Troy plays Texas State. A&M blew out Texas State 41-7.
Was that what was the line on that one? Do you remember?
I don't know. I'll have to look and
Okay.
see.
All right. Any other games?
The only upset that was going on last night, I don't know if they won, but South Dakota State, who's a 1AA team, was beating Minnesota going into the fourth quarter.
I think Minnesota won the game, though. I think didn't they, Neil?
I'm looking now.
But it was not a line game by any means, you know. But
Cincinnati won 24-14. Clemson won 52-14. Tulane, who's Auburn's going to play, and everybody says Tulane's really good. They beat an FIU team out of Miami, coached by Butch Davis, 42-14.
Minnesota beat San Diego State 28-21.
Mike, you're exactly right. You're exactly
Arizona
right.
State beat Kent State 30-7.
What was that score to Kent State?
Arizona State beat them 30-7.
Yeah. You know, that line was 24 and a half.
That's
Kent
right.
Still won the money. Whatever.
What about?
But we just throwing that out. That don't mean anything.
It's just for fun.
But there are a lot of people watching us this morning. They want to know about Premier Dodge
The
Chrysler
biggest
Jeep.
upset last night was Central Arkansas, who Steve Campbell, the coach of South Alabama, used to coach their 1AA school, beat Division I Western Kentucky last night. Western Kentucky's really fallen off.
35-28.
35-28.
Yeah, those guys are good. And of course, Steve Campbell is head coach at South Alabama. They play tonight or tomorrow night, and it should be quite a game. Or tomorrow at noon.
Also, big news: Florida State Boise State game has now been moved to Tallahassee from Jacksonville due to the hurricane. So that's going to help Florida State.
Gosh, how do you do that? Boy,
That may change my pick.
I know it exactly. Michael, the headline's right here. Senior Amos glad he stuck with it. I don't know. Old Amos said he's glad he stuck with it. It's got the headlines of the paper today.
Yeah, he's 6'4", 245-pound kid from Perry, Georgia that walked on to Alabama and got a scholarship his senior year. So we're proud to have an Amos on the sidelines for Alabama this year.
Of course, Troy had their pep rally yesterday, and it was so much fun. All the sororities were there, and they were screaming. The band was there, and they're getting ready for their big game this Saturday afternoon at 5 o'clock from Veterans Stadium right here in Troy. And of course, you're very involved with that, with Troy's program, and you become a Troy fan in a hurry, haven't you?
Absolutely.
You know, you're a big Auburn fan coming in. You know what he told me? He said, "Hey, man, I'm a
Auburn fan."
Troy." No, he said, "Hey, I'm a Troy fan."
That's right.
Hey, listen. Hey, tell us. He's the guy that sponsored the pass that went through the hole, and pretty hard to do.
That's right.
Have you ever seen anybody do it even in practice?
No, sir.
All right, but this year, listen to this now, Neil.
Go ahead.
This year, you've got another special Premier Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram truck deal at halftime. Tell us
What are y'all
about it.
gonna do?
Well, it's not a halftime. It's
Is that a timeout?
It's a carryover from last year. We did the kickoff return. So if Troy elects to receive the kickoff at the beginning of the game, if one of the Troy players runs it back for a touchdown, someone in the stands is going to win a $25,000 car.
Whoa! Wow. Now, that could happen now.
Yeah.
But now, how do you know which one in the stands is going to win?
They pick ahead of time.
And, this is very realistic now.
I mean,
hey,
they just taking your ticket stub?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah. And of course, this is like a guy getting a hole-in-one and getting a free car with a hole-in-one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the key is just be there early.
Yeah. All right, be there for the opening kickoff.
If Marcus Jones was still there, we might have that happen a lot.
Hey, you know what? I don't believe he would have done it if Marcus Jones was still there. Marcus Jones led the nation in kickoff returns.
Last year, the only game we didn't cover was the game that they.
Oh, no. You're kidding.
Oh, God. Well, I tell you, you're something else. Now, are you going to do it in the second half, too, or just first half?
It's only the kickoff.
The start of the game.
When Troy takes the opening kickoff. So whether they defer
Only
to
the
the
opening
second half,
kickoff.
so if they defer to the second half, then it starts with the second half.
All right, great. That's great. And
It's when Troy receives the ball.
exactly when Troy receives the ball to start the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, if it's a game that's going to happen, it's probably going to be Campbell.
Yeah, well, it could. Maybe so. We'll sure find out. Of course, again,
We'll just get another car cleaned up.
is that
So-
exactly right? Of course, got a lot of high school games to talk to you about today, and we got Enterprise and Charles Henderson going at it. We got Pike Liberal Arts playing host to Crenshaw, and your buddy's team, Neil.
Wayne Grant's down there.
Wayne Grant, and it's going to be quite a ball game. And of course, Pike County travels to Alabama Christian, and Alabama Christian beat Pike County bad last year. Pike County then went on a run, won like 8 or 9 games in a row. This Pike County team's going to wear this Alabama Christian team away. I don't care if they're playing in Helsinki, Finland.
I'm with you.
They're going to wear them
I'm
out
with you.
because they got a good team, Pike County does.
Absolutely.
I'm with
And,
you.
of course, a lot of these folks buy cars from you. Brantley, New Brockton, Opp and Elba.
Yep.
A lot of them buy cars from you,
Yes, sir.
Jason. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let you know, or at least I'm going to let you know, who's going to win in high school and college football right after these messages.
Gotta go! Labor Day summer clearance sale at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. All new and used vehicles are gotta go price. New Ram, Motor Trend Truck of the Year, start at $269 a month. New Wranglers, Motor Trend SUV of the Year, start at $299 a month. Or save up to $8,000 on 2019 Challengers. Yup, $8,000 on new Challengers. Don't miss the gotta go Labor Day summer clearance sale at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Have you seen an increase in your insurance premiums or significant change in your insurance coverage? Let Sandbeck Insurance offer you a better plan to suit your business or personal needs. Sandbeck Insurance offers many lines of insurance, whether it's home, farm, or auto insurance, work comp, business, or health and life policies. Sandbeck is here for you. Call or visit our Troy, Enterprise, or Andalusia office today. Sandbeck Insurance, where we take pride in taking care of your insurance needs.
War Eagle! The Auburn Tigers getting ready for a huge football game this Saturday night from Jerry World in Dallas, Texas. It's Auburn and Oregon. Who's going to win? I'll let you know later on in this show. War Eagle from the Plains in Auburn, Alabama.
My sister's out there. They flew out there.
And ladies and gentlemen, my good friend Jason Gregory grew up an Auburn fan. It's hard to... Let's see. I don't see any chill bumps, though.
Man, I'm telling you.
You just like to sell
I can't
cars,
wait.
don't you?
We sell them.
Now
You sell them to Auburn fans, Alabama fans,
We sell
and
them to
Troy fans.
everybody.
have you got a big widescreen up in the country yet?
Absolutely.
So you'll have a lot of fun. You have hit if anybody, and we talk about this a lot, has ever hit the ground running, and I say Chip Lindsey at Troy, the football coach, but anybody that's ever hit the ground running, you hit the ground running. How many cars did you sell the first month you were in the business? Okay.
I think our first month we sold 50, 60.
Yeah. All right. Last month, you sold how many cars and trucks?
135, 139.
135.
That's
and,
awesome.
And of course, the thing is, people are. You walk into that place and people are excited. They are so excited is they sold me a Jeep Cherokee Limited, and I love it.
You like it?
I love it. I not just the way it looks, but the way it handles, the get up and go. I mean, if you are going to pass somebody, you got some acceleration there.
That's right.
It's a fabulous car. And somebody told me that's what your wife drives. Is that right?
She drives that. She drives the Chrysler Pacifica.
Excuse me.
we got all the girls.
She drives any car she wants. Is that right?
That's right.
Hey, look, I want that Mercedes that
No.
you just brought in here.
No.
No Mercedes. Mike, did you trade the truck or the SUV?
I made a deal with him and sold him my truck,
No, okay.
and they were the heck of a truck too.
Your SUV you sold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the SUV. It wasn't no ordinary SUV. It was a big one, and
Yeah.
But I liked it a lot, but I like this one so much better because I can get in it, Jason. I can get in it without any problems.
That makes a lot of difference.
And right now, I've got a bunch of stuff I've got in the back. You can carry a lot of freight with it, and I've got the cold drinks for tomorrow's big party at the alumni house.
Loaded
so I've got it loaded up right now, and it's holding it pretty well. All right, let's get started. Let's get started with Enterprise at Charles Henderson. And Jason, this at one time was a huge rivalry. Enterprise is the third largest high school in the state of Alabama. They're a 7A school going up against 5A Charles Henderson. Who do you like, Jason Gregory?
I like Charles Henderson.
He likes Charles Henderson. That is one of the most political statements I've heard lately. Go ahead.
I'm
Who
gonna
do you
take.
like?
I'm gonna take for the same reason I took Charles Henderson last Friday because they were a 5A playing a 3A. I'm going to take Enterprise because Charles Henderson's a 5A playing a 7A.
Yeah.
And they got a new coach from Florida that's bringing a lot of trophies and state championships from the state of Florida. They played North Miami Beach really well last week. And Charles Henderson offense just sputtered last week, only was able to put together 12 points. And I just feel like Enterprise is the bigger program. They got more athletes on the field. And I think that even though I'll be pulling from an alma mater, Charles Henderson, and me and you will be on the call tonight, but I'm going to take Enterprise because I want to win the stake.
Okay. All right, Mike, who do you like?
Yeah, I mean, we picked it yesterday. I just think Enterprise has got too much talent. The numbers, are just not the same. I mean, didn't you say Charles Henderson had a couple offensive linemen get hurt as well? I think that's
They did. Yeah.
But it's going to be a great ball game.
I still can't believe the report yesterday, Neil, that this is going to be Mike Amos's last Charles Henderson football game telecast.
No, don't put a lot of stock in that. I can talk him into anything.
Well, I mean, unless there's an emergency. I've been doing it since 1984.
I mean, he's missed friends' weddings. He's missed kids' birthday parties.
Listen, your mama tells me that all the time. Why have I got to hear it from you? Hey, and a lot of times she'd want to go to the beach a lot earlier than because of doing a ball game. But let me tell you this: I love Charles Henderson High as much as anybody out there. I bleed orange and blue, but I've got to tell the truth. I'm gonna take Enterprise. Now the game will be brought to you live right here on Troy Cable, starting at 6:45 tonight. And it's going to be live not only in our area, but in 12 counties that we represent in our television, and then on Facebook around the country, around the world.
And YouTube.
And like right now, you can see Jason Gregory on Troy Cable live.
If you're in Honolulu, Hawaii.
And we're talking about Premier Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram trucks live right here on the internet. So, but I'll take Enterprise with it. Okay, the next ball game is Brantley and New Brockton, and this is quite a ball game. The game's played at Brantley. Jason, who do you like?
New Brockton.
Whoa!
Yeah, he's just learning, Mike. He's learning, Mike.
Who
you know what? He don't know what we call Brantley.
I want to know who advised you. Somebody from Brantley. I mean, somebody from New Brockton.
Brantley's nickname is Titletown.
Yeah, and of course, I'm gonna take Brantley. Of course, they're awfully good, especially at home. And you didn't know this. You probably didn't know where they were playing this game. I might give you a break on this one here because you didn't know much about it, did you? We're going to give him one break because I made the mistake saying that the game was going to be played at New Brockton, but it's going to be played at Brantley. It makes a lot of difference. So we're going to give him that win right there.
I don't think it would matter if they were playing in
No, I don't
Slocum.
think so either. Op at Elba and Mike Amos, the Bobcats and Elba, that's a huge rivalry. They're located 15 miles apart. Who do you like here? Both of them wear gold and black.
Yeah, I think Brantley, too. I'm going to take the home team. I'm going to take Elba.
Elba, I'll take I've heard Op has a good football team. I'm going to take Op to beat Elba at Elba.
I'm taking Op too, Mike. They only won one game last year, I think, but they got 20 starters coming back, is what I've heard. And when you bring that many starters back, and they won last week, they beat Flomaton, so that was a big win. Flomaton's the defending state champs, and
Op beat them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, did Mike DeBoe still coach at Op?
I don't think Mike DeBus is the coach at Op.
Yeah, okay.
But
he was helping out.
Yeah.
At Op. I don't know if
linebacker,
he was
yeah.
or
And
not.
but Elba's coming off a loss last week.
Look like you take Elba, don't you?
Little Mike took Elba. Neil's taking Op.
I took Elba.
And Jason Gregory, who do you like?
Elba.
All right, he likes Elba, and that's
Another
a pretty close
politically
game.
correct pick. Way to
You're
go,
exactly
Jason.
right. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, Pike County at Alabama Christian, and this is a game that I imagine Pike County has
Bulldogs.
been looking at all year long. Jason, who do you like here?
Pike County.
Okay, I like Pike County too. Pike County could run the table, Neil. I was very impressed with them.
They got a big line. I'm going to tell you what. Last Friday night, we witnessed two really good defensive programs.
You're right.
And Pike County's really good on defense. Charles Henderson's really good on defense. But Pike County is going to destroy Alabama Christian. I really believe it.
And that's going to be played in Montgomery.
Alabama Christian usually has a good quarterback. That's the only thing that would concern me, but I think I'll take Pike County.
Yeah.
The big game in Goshen, actually it's going to be played in Arrington.
It's in Arrington.
Goshen and Arrington. Boy, you're talking about a good one here. The purple and gold of Arrington and the purple and gold of Goshen. This is going to be a good one, Neil. Who do you like?
This is a toss-up. I think both teams are right equal with each other. I'm going to take the home team.
The home team is Arrington, and I like Coach Gilcrease and his team. He lost a heartbreaker late in the ball game to Adele County last week, and it was a regular season game. I think they're going to bounce back and beat a good Goshen team. I'm taking Arrington. Mike, who do you like?
I'll take Arrington.
Okay, Mike Amos takes Arrington. And did you take Goshen?
He took the
Goshen.
politically correct.
Again, that's good.
I love it.
It's good for business, but Arrington buys a lot of cars from.
He's going. Mike, he's going to wear us out in this.
Who?
Jason.
Oh yeah, I know.
We acting like we know about these high schools.
Yeah, he knows about them. I know it. Okay, here's a goodie. Red Level is playing at Zion Chapel, and of course, whether or not you want to call it Wilkinstown or Jack, Alabama, or Zion Chapel, Alabama, whatever you want to call them, Zion Chapel is going to win this football game. I'm taking Zion Chapel.
I got the Rebels as well.
They're playing at home over Red Level. All right, Jason Gregory.
Red Level.
They do. That's not
The first non-political pick.
Yeah, and of course, Red Level's not bad.
No, they're
Somebody's telling him something. Crenshaw Christian at Pike Liberal Arts, a big rivalry here. Crenshaw Christian from Luverne, coached by Coach Grant. And, of course, Pike Liberal Arts, very good program. And who do you like here? Mike Amos.
I mean, it's just a numbers game, Crenshaw Christian played for the state championship last year in 1A. Pike Liberal Arts is a 3A school, and should be a big numbers difference. I know Pike Liberal Arts won at Crenshaw last year. I mean, Wayne Grant's a great coach, but I think Pike Liberal Arts will have a little bit too much. I'll take Pike Lib.
Mike, don't you think Wayne Grant went out and recruited some players?
Oh, I'm sure he did. I mean, all private school guys can recruit players, but
I'll tell you what they did. I tell you what they did do is, I don't know if it was a recruitment or what happened or who got mad or who did what. Crenshaw County has Mr. Singleton on their team, who was Pike Lib's absolute best player last year.
Oh, no, that big tall kid?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
he's
no.
playing for Wayne Grant with the Crenshaw Christian
no.
Cougars. So it'll be a big emotional game for them tonight. I'm taking Pike Lib anyway because of what Mike Jr. said, the numbers. Yeah. Boy, it'll be with Coach Wayne Grant being a former Pike Lib coach and Singleton being a former Pike Lib player.
They had at least 5 players that played for Pike Liberal Arts last year playing for Crenshaw now.
Yeah.
Who do you like here, Jay?
Pike Liberal Arts.
All right, I like Pike Liberal too. And of course, your girls will get you bad if you put
you better pick the whole team on that one.
Right.
Dale County at GW Long, and this one here is I don't know. GW Long dominates in every sport except football, and they used to dominate in football. I don't know what's wrong with them. I'll take Dale County. If they can beat Arrington, I think they can beat GW Long.
I like Dale County as well.
How about you, Jason?
Dale County.
Dale County. How about you, Mike?
Dale County.
Okay. All right. Next is Pike Road, and I did this.
I was about to say, how'd this get on the list?
Lochapoka. You know all about Lochapoka, don't you?
How'd this game get on the list?
Well, it was just
Bill Rice used to live at Pike Road.
I got you. Okay.
And Lochapoka is located right near downtown Auburn, isn't that right?
It's close. It's close.
Right around the corner.
So who do you like here?
I'm going with Lochapoka.
All right. I'm going to take Pike Road. They're in the Montgomery area, and they get a lot of those players. I'm going to take Pike Road.
I'm going to take Pike Road, too, just because I've never picked Pike Road.
I know, of course, this is their first year of having all 3, the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
I think Pike Road is the Patriots as well, so I'll take them.
Okay, they are the Patriots. Did I miss one? I was thinking.
Luverne, Georgiana.
Well, yeah, Luverne and Georgiana. What a game this is going to be, Coach. And this game's being played at Georgiana. Georgiana played for the state championship last year. Luverne, did they win the state championship? Or
they played for it.
They played for it last year. This is going to be a great game, Jason. Who you like here?
I'm going with Luverne.
And that's going to be a heck of a game played at Georgiana. You know where that little old field is, though, don't you?
Yes, sir.
In Georgiana?
Right when you're about to get on the interstate?
That's right before you get on the interstate. Who do you like here, Neil?
I'm going to go with the home team, Georgiana. Scott Riles has got them playing good, but they got to go on the road over to Georgiana, and I think that makes a little bit of a difference.
It does. I'm going to go with Scott Riles. He's going to join our coaches show next week. And, of course, by the way, our coaches show every Wednesday. And a lot of good football to see. All right, did we get everybody, Mike? Did we get you?
I'm gonna take Georgiana.
Okay. All right.
We didn't look into who's Ozark playing.
That's what I was going to ask. Who is Carroll playing? Do you know at all?
I do. I just posted it on Facebook last night. Let me look real quick.
Who is that?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
I've got a paper here that's going to tell me something, I think.
I got my newspaper too, right here.
But you can call Les Perrault.
I've got it right here. Look.
All right, Carroll hosts Russell County.
All right, they do host Russell County, and I'll find a way to get this over with. All right, who do y'all like? Carroll of Russell County.
I like Carroll. It's not on the sheet.
Just write it in.
Write it in.
Write it in right up underneath Pike Road. I'll take
If they're
Carroll.
playing baseball, I'll take Russell County, but I'll take Ozark in football.
I will too, and they got a good football team, Carroll of Ozark, and we'll take that. We're going to take a short break and come back, and I'm going to let you know who's going to win in college football this weekend.
Or me.
Right here, right now, it's the Gotta Go Labor Day Summer Clearance Sale at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. All new and used vehicles are Gotta Go price. New Ram Motor Trend Truck of the Year, start at $269 a month. New Wranglers Motor Trend SUV of the Year, start at $299 a month. Or save up to $8,000 on 2019 Challengers. Yup, $8,000 on new Challengers. Don't miss the Gotta Go Labor Day Summer Clearance Sale at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Have you seen an increase in your insurance premiums or significant change in your insurance coverage? Let Sandbeck Insurance offer you a better plan to suit your business or personal needs. Sandbeck Insurance offers many lines of insurance, whether it's home, farm, or auto insurance, work comp, business, or health and life policies. Sandbeck is here for you. Call or visit our Troy, Enterprise, or Andalusia office today. Sandbeck Insurance, where we take pride in taking care of your insurance needs.
I know it. Back to our show, brought to you by the Withington Insurance Group. You're in good hands with Allstate. See Perry Green at the Withington Insurance Group right here in Troy. And, of course, the show's brought to you by Premier Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram Trucks. And it is the Picks of the Week, brought to you by Premier Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram Trucks. And I know that you hear that every day. We'll beat anybody's price. Is that true?
That's right. We will.
Now, that means that if a guy called in from Los Angeles today and says, can you, look, I got a price out here. Can you beat it?
Well, it's going to have to be based on the same model, make.
Yeah.
But sure we can.
Of course, you got guys that drive out and go get cars and bring in new cars and whatever. What's the furthest that since you've been in Troy?
Get on that computer, find one they won't, go get it.
Go to get a car.
We just sent the drivers to Detroit.
I like it. I like it.
Last week.
Do you fly them out there?
Hey, Wayne Brock was.
Oh, yeah.
Wayne Brock went to Detroit. What, he really?
Yes, sir.
Wayne Brock went to Detroit to pick up a car.
So they carpool out there and then bring them back.
Now, they wouldn't have met him halfway or anything, or he actually drove to Detroit.
Went to Detroit.
Okay. Did he have anybody go with him?
Oh, yeah, Paul Bozeman.
Is that what they do? You find the vehicle they want on the,
and we go get them.
Go get them. I like
Boy,
it.
oh boy.
Over the mileage, you have to put about 700 miles on it, probably getting it back, don't you?
Oh, it don't
It
depreciate.
was quite a bit.
Yeah, but I hope it was worth the sale. Did you make money on the sale?
Well, it was worth going.
Yeah. They'll beat any price regardless of whether he makes money or not. Is that good?
That's right.
But of course, when he gets money, he's going to take 200 of those dollars and put it toward raising money for Troy Medical Center right here. And of course, we appreciate that so very much. And of course, I know the people out at the medical center here in Troy awfully appreciate it very much. Okay, let's get going. Here we go. This game was played last night.
I'll take
so
Cincinnati.
You got a freebie right here, Jason. Take Cincinnati and you'll win.
I'll take Cincinnati.
Okay, take
In an upset.
Clemson and you'll win.
I'll take Utah, Rick.
Take Utah and you'll win.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't understand why Chip Kelly went to UCLA. I just don't think he's going to win at UCLA.
What is his problem anyway? You know, Chip Kelly's supposed to be an offensive guru. What happened?
Well, when
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
when
he
you're
scored 14 points against Cincinnati, that's not good.
when you're at Oregon and you're getting, I don't know, 4 or 5-star recruits every year at Oregon.
Yeah,
that's pretty easy to run up some points.
That's where he scored the ones before. Okay.
You know that what's his name? Gosh, Mike, I can't think of it. The guy that coaches the Buffalo Bills. Who's the Buffalo Bills head coach? Anyway, don't worry about it. Anyway, he said he was talking about Saban winning all the games at Alabama. And he said, I tell you what, you give me the number 1 and number 2 picks in the NFL draft about 7 years in a row. And he said, I'll whoop everybody too. Because Alabama gets the best players.
Yeah. I tell you what, let's hit Troy first because we're right here. Troy and going up against Campbell.
Sean McDermott's his name.
Yeah, that's him.
Mike, we're going to do Troy and Campbell first, and of course we'll all be there. And of course the game time is 5 o'clock, and of course a lot of pageantry before that, the sound of the South, and a lot of pageantry, a lot of tailgating. If you got a tailgate spot, you're going to be at.
Yeah, right there at the dealership.
Yeah, right there.
At the dealership. Tailgate at the dealership,
But
man.
then you're going to drive on into the game, won't you?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
And of course, he hopes, ladies and gentlemen, to give away a brand new vehicle because Troy had run back a kick, the opening kickoff, or if they did not take the. Here we go. The Troy University marching band, and I talked to them yesterday, marching 359, and it should be a wonderful, wonderful day for Troy folks out at the stadium.
That give you chills.
So I'll take Troy all the way, and I'm going to give you a score. I'm going to take Troy 49, Campbell 14.
I got Troy 43-10.
All right, who do you like here?
I've got Troy 28-7.
Only thing that scares me is Caleb Barker may only play a half.
Yeah, exactly.
On the score.
I think Troy.
I'm worried about this defense. Troy's going to be so young on defense. I think they're going to score some points. I think Troy's going to win about like 49-21.
Mike, you can tell Neil this because you did some research on it. How many defensive players are not on the team this year that played in the bowl game last year?
Well, I mean, you had Marcus Jones, he transferred to Houston. Tron Folsom transferred to Colorado State. You had Murray, the starting strong safety. I don't even know where he transferred to. I don't know if he went to junior college or what. Then you got Barker, who didn't make grades, defensive end, but then he got in the transfer portal, and he was a great player. Then you had Dunlap, who was the starting corner, kid out of Maplesville, that was player of the year. He didn't make grades. And then you got Kyler Knutson, who played 3 or 4 games as a starter at strong safety. He had head injuries, and his career's over. So that's 6 guys that were starters last year that could have played this year.
But you know what? I really believe they got the depth, though, to be just as good. So, I mean, I think they're going to be good.
I don't know if he can replace that much. That's unbelievable.
That is a lot, no question about it. But I think everybody will take Troy. The kickoff is at 5 o'clock. No TV for this game, I don't think.
ESPN Plus will have it.
Yeah.
But if you pay $4.99, you'd be able to watch it.
Yeah. All right, Steve, put me down for ESPN. What do you call it? ESPN what?
Plus.
ESPN Plus.
ESPN Plus. I got to have it because I could not find the Clemson game last night. What channel was it on? Do you know?
I don't know. I couldn't get it in.
I watched it. It was on the ACC network down here.
All right, but I couldn't find it. Could you find it last night in the Clemson game? So I don't. Steve, let us know what channel it was on. Okay, we're going to get started, ladies and gentlemen, with Wisconsin playing at South Florida, and those boys from up north better bring an air conditioner with them
and some fluids.
What do you think about it?
Well, I think. Go ahead, Jason.
I'm going with Wisconsin.
He's going to take Wisconsin, the cheesehead.
Wisconsin. I'll take Wisconsin.
And a lot of them going to stop my sisters on the way down there. I guarantee you.
I bet they will.
And eat up all of our fried chicken. And the sisters, hey, look, don't give any of those cheeseheads to my chicken now until I get through. And the cherry pie, oh, boy, the cherry pie is wonderful.
Man, are you kidding? It's all about that bread pudding, Mike.
Do you send the old guys up there to
I don't understand why they put raisins in
At what point in history, through the years, did somebody say, let's throw some raisins in bread pudding?
Yeah.
And now it caught, and for it to have caught on.
Yeah, I don't know what I like.
Nobody wants raisins.
Mike.
Not in bread.
I don't like raisins.
I don't.
All it is shrivel up. All it is shrivel up grapes.
I don't want no raisins in my bread pudding.
All right, okay. All right, Wisconsin.
I'll take whiskey.
Wisconsin.
I'll tell you this: they better be careful, though.
I agree.
Alabama quarterback is playing in South Florida.
Yep, South Florida ain't gonna be no pushover.
Well, what's his name, Mike?
This game will be on at 6 o'clock on ESPN. Blake Barnett. Wisconsin is 10.5-point favorite in Vegas.
All right, so that game's played at 6 o'clock tonight on ESPN.
And if they were playing in Wisconsin, they'd be 20-something point favorites.
Colorado State at Colorado. This one should be a good one. What do you think?
Tron Folsom transferred to Colorado State, but I'm like Mike Jr. I think the Buffaloes are just too much. I'll take Colorado in this game.
No question about it. I'll take Colorado in this game. Jason, you got Colorado?
It's being played in Boulder.
I'm going with I think I can team Colorado State.
Oh, okay. Coach,
You're going with the old Alabama coach.
Yes, sir.
It might be the coldest place that will be playing, but let me tell you this.
Not in August, though.
If you haven't been outside today, ladies and gentlemen, it is cold.
Down here.
No, it ain't cold. It's perfect.
Did you think it was cold outside this
No.
morning?
I had coffee outside this
When
morning.
you're short and fat like me,
No, but you know
it
what?
feels perfect.
I bet you
Still
had
hot.
your
Perfect.
car parked in the garage and you backed out. But if you walked to the mailbox like I did this morning, it was cold. It was really cold. And you know what? It was the kind of cold that kills the grass. That don't mean you have to mow the grass quite a quick, but mine's scheduled to be
Last time you mowed the grass.
I'm waiting on.
Mine is scheduled to be mowed tomorrow morning. But
I love that.
but
It's
this is
scheduled to be
kinda
mowed.
Cold that it makes the grass not. You 25 years ago, you cut grass. How many years?
I'm still cutting grass.
Hey, Jason, how long has it been since you cut grass?
Oh, it's been a while.
He likes to sell cars, ladies and gentlemen. Believe you me.
I'm hoping somebody's going to sneak in and cut mine for me. I don't know.
All right, here's
Can't
another
happen.
big one.
I'll take Colorado. The line's 13.
Yeah.
That game will be at 9 o'clock on ESPN, so that'll probably be over past midnight.
A good one to go to at the ball game tonight to watch when you get home, Jason. Colorado State. Of course, Colorado State's up in the mountains. You know that.
That's right.
All right, South Alabama playing at Nebraska. Nebraska is a 36-point favorite, but I'm gonna tell you, I think just maybe it's because I know the coaching staff down there. I think that South Alabama's gonna play them tough. I don't think they're gonna beat them. I'm gonna take Nebraska to win the game, but I think South Alabama will be way under that number there.
I think they might be under the number, but two Sunbelt teams 2 years in a row going to Lincoln and beating Nebraska just ain't happening. I got Nebraska.
Yeah, exactly. Last year, of course, at the same time, Troy went to Nebraska and won. You
That's
remember
right.
that?
Oh, yeah.
And, okay.
This is a great exposure for South Alabama. This
It
game's
is.
on ESPN at 11 a.m.
Yeah, it is.
11 a.m. in the morning. Boy, oh boy. That's
I'll take Nebraska.
Okay, Jason, you took
Nebraska.
Nebraska. All right, East Carolina at North Carolina State. And some people think North Carolina State's going to run over this bunch, but North Carolina State lost their quarterback and 2 or 3 other very key people.
I like the Wolfpack.
I'm going to take the Wolfpack to win the game. How about you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Akron at Illinois. The reason I've got that game in here is because in 2 weeks we play at Akron. And this is old Terry Bowden's old team, Akron. You know he's left them some players, but he won't beat Illinois. I'll take Illinois.
I'll take Illinois as well.
How about you?
Illinois.
Terry Bowden.
Amos, who do you like?
I'll take Illinois, but that might be one of the few times I ever take Illinois.
Yeah, Terry Bowden is a graduate assistant coach at Clemson.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that. He's 63 years old. He's a graduate assistant.
I love it.
Did he get any press last night?
No, he didn't get none. As far as I know,
I was wondering how.
You know, Kurt Herbstreit's son plays at Clemson.
Oh, does he really? Does he play quarterback or what?
I don't know what position he plays.
Okay, everybody took Illinois. Everybody took Illinois. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to Toledo. Holy Toledo, Jason.
The
Holy
Rockets.
Toledo. This one has upset written all over.
Nah, you got to take SEC.
All over it.
Kentucky.
But I'll take Kentucky.
SEC beats Toledo.
I'll take Kentucky and the Wildcats. Okay, everybody else got Kentucky?
Yep.
Yeah, we might see Sawyer Smith, the Troy transfer, make his debut with Kentucky in this game.
All right, is this game going to be on TV?
Have they announced the starting quarterback?
SEC Network at 11 a.m.
All right, 11 a.m. You might see Sawyer Smith.
Is Kentucky announced the starting quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, the starter from last year is going to be a starter. I mean, he led them to 10 wins.
He's pretty good, yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Mississippi State versus ULAF,
Louisiana Lafayette.
Lafayette, and this should be a pretty good game. It's played in the Dome in New Orleans, and Lafayette's going to bring 20,000 people probably.
Mississippi State's known.
Mississippi State will probably bring 20, don't you?
Every year, Mississippi State travels to a smaller school, and I like that. They've come to Troy and played Troy. Last year they played South Alabama and Mobile. Now they're going to Lafayette. I like that, but it'd be a tough game. But I got the Bulldogs. I got Mississippi State.
Okay, I'll take Mississippi State. Mike, who do you like?
I think Ooh La La will cover the 20. I think they'll play them pretty tough, but I'll take Mississippi State.
Okay, Jason
Mississippi State.
Gregory. Mississippi State.
I think Mississippi State's coach will not be there in 2 years, though. I think they made a horrible hire, because if he can't win more than 8 games with that team he had last year, he's in trouble.
Well, he had a good team, no question about it. Okay, here we go with Ole Miss at Memphis, and I'm going to give it to you, Jason. Ole Miss at Memphis.
How many miles apart are these two colleges?
Probably less than 100 miles, I would think.
Yeah, less than 100.
I have to go with Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. He took the SEC over Memphis, Mike. I'll take Memphis to win the game.
I'm going Memphis as well. I'm hoping Ole Miss can pull it out for SEC, but Vegas has got Memphis favored, so I'm going to go with the professional prognosticators in Vegas and say that Memphis is going to win the game.
What are they saying, Mike? You should know.
Well, I mean, I have a family next door that came in from Madison, Mississippi, also Jackson yesterday, and the guy pulled up with his wife and had an Ole Miss shirt on, and he thinks Ole Miss will beat them. But I'm going to take Memphis. I think Mike Norvell's a really good coach.
Yeah.
I think he's the top coach out there now since Neil Brown and Scott Satterfield are gone as far as the non-Power 5 coaches. So I think this will probably be one of his last years if he has a big year this year.
Well, he's a good one, no question about it. What do they say at Ole Miss? What's their
5-point favorites?
What's their cheer, Jason?
Hotty toddy, gosh almighty.
Yeah, what is it? Hotty toddy,
Gosh almighty.
gosh almighty.
That's all I know.
And of course, it'll be a big game. They're a big rival. Like you said, they're less than 100 miles apart. Mm-hmm. And
I mean, if they lose the game and you have Rich Rodriguez sitting there as your offense coordinator, I mean, how do you not get rid of Matt Luke and just have Rodriguez as your coach?
Yeah.
Well, that may be what they're setting
And
up.
I tell you what, Rodriguez has got his knife about halfway down Matt Luke's back right now. You know,
Probably so.
God, he wants that Ole Miss job, I bet. Okay, Georgia State at Tennessee, and I thought they might talk me out of it, though. I thought that Georgia State might play them tough, but the Tennessee Vols need a win and a win big. What do you think, Jason?
I think Tennessee beat them up pretty good.
Oh, Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Hey, when you get this way, you hold your nose. Rocky Top, Tennessee. I love that song, except after a Tennessee touchdown. I'll take Tennessee, though, to beat Georgia State. How about you, Jason?
Tennessee.
He took Tennessee. I'm going to take Tennessee as well. Georgia State can't match up with an SEC team. But Tennessee is on an emotional high right now. Their big stud defensive lineman, 5-star transfer from Ohio State, was granted waivers, and he will play immediately.
He will.
So that was a big boost to Tennessee program, and he is a for real NFL type lineman.
Yeah. And defensive or offensive?
Defensive line.
And they say nobody can block him. Is that right?
Well, anytime the recruiting services give you that 5th star, there's a dang good chance that you're going to be pretty good.
Well, let me tell you this now, Jason.
Tennessee, that's one thing Pruitt can do. He's had a top 10 recruiting class 2 straight years now. He was Alabama's top recruiter when he was there as well.
And his wife is from out here at Banks.
Yes, she is.
His wife, Pruitt's wife, he married a girl from Banks, Alabama, so we sort of feel like we're part of it.
Casey East. Yep.
Casey East from
Philippe's daughter.
And she's married to the Tennessee coach. Who do you like here?
Also, we got Derek Ansley, who played at Troy, and coach from Mike Turk. Got to start at Huntington. He's defense coordinator. He makes $1 million a year now at Tennessee.
Of course, he goes from Tallahassee, Alabama. All right, who do you like in this Georgia State-Tennessee game?
We both took Tennessee already.
Tennessee. All right, this is a good one here now. South Carolina at North Carolina. And, of course, South Carolina needs a big win here. North Carolina is coached by a legendary figure. And, Mike, who do you like here?
Well, South Carolina doesn't win this game. It's going to be a really, really long season. All they do this year is play Alabama, who's number 2, Clemson's number 1, Georgia's number 3. They got the toughest schedule in the country.
They do got a road grinder.
All right.
So I'll take South Carolina, and I think they'll win this game pretty big.
I like Bentley, the quarterback from Opelika. He followed his father up there to South Carolina. I think Bentley has a breakout year this year for South Carolina. I'll take the Gamecocks as well.
Yeah. Push that helmet back a little bit.
Bentley is actually a senior now. It's hard to believe.
You left.
What for?
Yeah, that's right. Right there, so we can get it out of you.
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
Okay. Okay, I'll take South Carolina. Of course, the legendary coach at North Carolina, Mike. You got to sort of pull who?
Mike
Brown. I wonder if Watson Brown, his brother's coaching on that staff. Tickle me if we knew he was. But North Carolina and South Carolina, big rivalry, but I'll take South Carolina. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to take a short break. We're brought to you by Premier Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram trucks on the bypass right here in Troy. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, they'll beat anybody's deal on a Dodge, Ram, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram truck.
Right here, right now, it's the gotta go Labor Day summer clearance sale at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. All new and used vehicles are gotta go price. New Ram Motor Trend Truck of the Year, start at $269 a month. New Wranglers Motor Trend SUV of the Year, start at $299 a month. Or save up to $8,000 on 2019 Challengers. Yup, $8,000 on new Challengers. Don't miss the gotta go Labor Day summer clearance sale at Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Have you seen an increase in your insurance premiums or significant change in your insurance coverage? Let Sandbeck Insurance offer you a better plan to suit your business or personal needs. Sandbeck Insurance offers many lines of insurance, whether it's home, farm, or auto insurance, work comp, business, or health and life policies. Sandbeck is here for you. Call or visit our Troy, Enterprise, or Andalusia office today. Sandbeck Insurance, where we take pride in taking care of your insurance needs.
Back to our show, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Premier Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram truck on the bypass right in Troy. And also want to mention our good friends at Trojan Auto Parts. And, of course, you buy parts from him, my buddy at Trojan Auto Parts.
Mr. Gilchrist.
Mike Gilchrist.
We do.
And they're great people. And I've been a big friend of Mike's for a long time. His son is the head football coach at Arrington and does a great job, Stephen Gilchrist.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Dad, I'm coming to town tonight, and we've requested Hook's Ribs. So
Hook's
we might want to
Ribs.
visit the house when we get there.
You coming to the Charles Simpson game tonight?
I'll be doing the Charles Simpsons, but your mama ordered your ribs for you. I guarantee you, those ribs are good. Do you like Hook's ribs?
Man, I love them.
You got that, Miss Carol?
Yeah,
Mike wants Hook's ribs.
She's the last one to be watching this show. She's still enjoying a good night's sleep. All right, Northwestern at Stanford, and this is one you need to stay away from. Just stay away from it. I don't even know if I want to pick it.
I know. I looked at that one, Mike, and Northwestern's going slam across the country to California, so I'm taking the home team, Stanford.
And all those yuppies, God, all your friends going to be out there, Jason. All of those yuppies. All right, who you like, Jason? He likes Stanford. He likes the pretty boys.
The Cardinal.
Boy, I've been out there, and that is one of the great places in the world.
Yeah,
what a unique.
Both teams won 9 games last year, and then Northwestern's got the former 5-star quarterback Johnson that transferred out of Clemson.
Yeah.
He'll be starting tonight, so that'll be a pretty good game.
It should be.
Did he play for Northwestern, or who did he play for?
I mean,
he plays for Northwestern.
Yeah.
Oh, to Northwestern. Palo Alto, California might be one of the greatest places in the world to live. I visited out there. It is a gorgeous place.
One of the most unique mascots in all of NCAA college football.
Yeah,
the tree.
The tree, yeah, the tree. That is unusual. Okay,
yeah,
everybody.
They're the Stanford Cardinals, and then they have a tree mascot. That makes sense.
That's what
who do you like here?
It doesn't make sense to me either.
I'll take Stanford.
All right, I'm going to take Stanford, but, boy, it's going to be a good one. Does anybody take Northwestern?
No.
All right, everybody take Stanford.
It's going to be a good game, though, but I like
Tech, they're in a dispute over a player eligibility, and I don't think he's going to be able to play at Boston College. Pretty solid team. I'm going with the upset here. I'm going to take Boston College to win the game.
Well, you stole my thunder. I was going to take Boston College to upset Virginia Tech as well.
I copied your paper. I was looking over Jason's shoulder.
I'll take Boston College as well.
All right, Jason, who you like here?
I'm going the other way. I'm going with Virginia Tech.
See, this is where the game is won or lost on these
games like
close
this.
games right here. You're going to take Virginia Tech.
It's hard to win at Chestnut Hill. Boston College is usually real tough on defense. I'm going to take the Turkeys, though. I'm going to take Virginia Tech.
All right, Virginia Tech all the way.
They're favored. Vegas has got Virginia Tech favored on the road.
Well, another one coming up that's going to be a lot closer than people think. I think Syracuse will win the game, but I like Liberty to win the points.
Liberty got their hopes crushed. Malik Willis, the transfer quarterback from Auburn that wanted to go play for Hugh Freeze at Liberty, got denied his transfer eligibility. So he's got to sit out a year. So I think Liberty will be pouting. I think Syracuse wins big.
Did you hear that, Mike?
Yeah, well, Hugh Freeze has had all kinds of medical issues, and a lot of people think he's going to even coach the game. He had a life-threatening medical condition I read about a couple weeks ago, so they've got all kinds of stuff going on. But they got the backup. They got the quarterback to beat Troy last year back, and he was pretty good.
His name was he had a nickname. What was it?
I don't know. He had some kind of gun nickname or something. I can't remember his name.
Six gun or something like that. That's what they call it.
I'll take the big.
They beat Troy last year, and that was still one of the. That's got to be Neil Brown's one of his worst losses.
It was. I'll take the Big Orange.
By the way, who do they play? Who does West Virginia play? Find out.
West Virginia's got a really tough game. Actually, they played James Madison, who's ranked number 1 or number 2 in 1AA. And
Yep.
I was watching Neil Brown's press conference, and he spoke about 25 minutes, and he said that James Madison's got 20 of 22 starters coming back.
Woo!
You know what? They're liable to beat West Virginia. In fact, I'm going to say they're going to beat them.
Uh-oh.
James Madison's going to win the game. At the top of
You talked him into that, Mike.
At the top of your list right here, above the Premier Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram pick, put who you like. I'm going to take James Madison to win the game.
I'll take West Virginia to win at home.
James Madison. This is his first game. It's going to be the toughest game.
I mean, Neil Brown, I'll have to say, though, I mean, if you watch, I get a lot of stuff sent to my Facebook feed on West Virginia, and he's about as polished as a speaker now as you'll ever see.
He really is.
I mean, he's really good with the media.
And, you know, when he first started speaking, he would say the same sentence twice. You remember that?
I don't remember.
I do. And, of course, he was a good speaker, but he is, like you said, he's polished now. You got to know him quite well yourself.
I got to know him pretty well, and I think he's going to have West Virginia fired up, ready to go.
Me too.
All right. I know James Madison's programs well. In fact, they are trying to get into the Sun Belt.
Yeah, I've heard that.
They've got a band that marches over 400, but you know they don't play though, do they? But I'm gonna take James Madison in an upset. Everybody else took
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
I got the Mountaineers. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now let's go. Florida State versus Boise State. And Michael brought up some news this morning, Neil, that will change the complexion of this football game. What was it, Mike?
I mean, it moved from Jacksonville, Florida, due to the Hurricane Dorian to Tallahassee, so it's basically a home game for Florida State.
Now it's a home game.
The line in Vegas has really jumped. It's gone from 4 to 7 now after that happened.
Yeah.
I'm changing my pick because of that. I'm taking FSU.
Yeah, I took FSU to begin with, and
That's right.
I like Boise under that number, though. I'd probably have a point get Boise plus 7.5.
I think Boise will give them all they want, but Willie Taggart is coaching for his job this year.
yeah, no question. And Jason takes Florida State too. Now you had Florida State to begin with, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
I did too.
Yeah, I think Florida State, I mean, they got Blackman started at quarterback, and he's played on and off, but I never really thought he was that good of a quarterback. So
He's not impressive, but I think they'll just hand it off.
Who do you like here, Mike?
I'm going to take Florida State in a squeaker. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Boise beat them, but the fact they moved to Tallahassee, which I don't know why in the world this one played in Tallahassee anyway, but I guess they were just trying to get, the fan base in Jacksonville a game.
I agree. I can't.
Probably the only way they could get Boise State to agree to the contract or whatever.
Okay.
I tell you what, Boise's coach, though, that Hartson guy's a really, really good coach. He's a guy that will
class guy too.
pretty soon.
I read a lot of stuff. He's a class operator, no question about it. Okay, we're moving right along here. We've got Arkansas State versus playing at home against SMU. Man, I tell you what, I'm going out on the limb. I'm taking Arkansas State to win the football game.
I'm picking this one with my heart, Mike. I'm taking SMU because Troy's hometown guy, Richard McBride, will be wearing number 50 for SMU. He's a Charles Henderson great. He's an Auburn transfer, and he's actually a graduate transfer. He's got a degree from Auburn, and he will play immediately because of the graduate transfer rules. He's wearing number 50, and from texting with Richard, we know for a fact he's been running with the ones in practice, and he's going to wear number 50 for SMU, and I see him making a bunch of tackles, and I'm taking the Mustangs.
No.
So how's his health, though, Neil? I mean, is his neck fully recovered?
Well, nobody knows, but SMU was one of the few doctors and colleges that would clear him and take him in a transfer.
So did he even think about coming to Troy, or Troy not?
Troy wouldn't clear him.
I tell you what, I don't know if I would either in that kind of situation.
Hundreds. I mean, tons of colleges were interested in him, but the doctors would not clear him. SMU's physicians cleared him, so he took the transfer.
Arkansas State's dealing with the tragedy. Blake Anderson won't even coach tonight because his wife, unfortunately lost the battle with breast cancer 2 or 3 weeks ago. So they're dealing with that as well.
Who do you like, Mike?
I'm going to take SMU, though. I think SMU is going to win the game.
All right, SMU. All right, Jason, who do you like?
I'm taking Arkansas State.
I am too. I'm taking Arkansas State. Jason, I want to see if you remember this. Snapback touchdown. The kick is up. It is high enough. It is high enough. It's going to be no good. It's going to be short, and they're going to return the kick. They're going to return the kick. He's to the 30, the 40, the 50 at midfield. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to score.
Davis will score.
Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game.
I was there.
Whoa, did you go down on the field? Hell yeah. No. No way.
I had 3 little girls in town.
One of the biggest wins in Auburn history.
The kick six.
And you Alabama fans, you gotta live with it. But the announcer will always be remembered.
That's right.
By hearing this sound. Auburn's going to win the football game.
There you go.
They're going to run the kick
There
back.
goes Davis.
His line that night, though, was they're not going to keep him off the field tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
right.
He said they're not going to keep him off the field tonight. And Bramlin, of course,
There goes Davis. There goes Davis.
Have you seen that helmet logo? They've got a great logo of Bramlett they're putting on their helmets this year.
Yeah, I saw
Well, I
that.
tell you, that's great, and he was a great one, and our prayers and thoughts go out to him. You know, the thing that scared me so much after this, I thought that we might lose our play-by-play guy to Auburn, because he's not only a great play-by-play guy, but he's a big Auburn guy. But they went with the guy that had been working with them before, Andy Merchant, who's a very good announcer, but. Boy, we like to lost McKnight, and it would have been a big loss for us.
They promoted from within.
Because he is really a good one. Okay, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back, and we'll let you know who's going to win the Auburn game, the Alabama game, right after this. Well, we're going to keep it right here.
We get to help people who are having the worst day of their life.
You just got to be ready for whatever hits.
She wasn't breathing. She was almost dead.
Stay still there. Stay still. It's fine.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
Have you seen an increase in your insurance premiums or significant change in your insurance coverage? Let Sandbeck Insurance offer you a better plan to suit your business or personal needs. Sandbeck Insurance offers many lines of insurance, whether it's home, farm, or auto insurance, work comp, business, or health and life policies. Sandbeck is here for you. Call or visit our Troy, Enterprise, or Andalusia office today. Sandbeck Insurance, where we take pride in taking care of your insurance needs.
Welcome back to our show, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Premier Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram trucks on the bypass right here in Troy. And they're dealing, and of course, right now, if you got any specials that you'd like to let them know, you told me you sold an unusual vehicle yesterday.
An RV.
Yeah, we sold a camper.
A camper. Well, that's good. So you'll
That
buy
tells
and
you that
sell
we
it.
trade them all in. We trade everything.
Was it in good shape? I bet
Oh, it was brand new.
Oh man, I bet that was a great opportunity for somebody, was it? The local person buy it?
Yes, sir.
That's great. Did you have how long did it stay on the market?
About 2 days.
Well, I tell you, you got some good ones. And the guy that sold me my car, I really thought he was as professional as you can get. And He spelled his name a little different.
Clay?
Yeah, what? Clay. Yeah, Clay. And buddy, he is a pro though. He loves selling cars.
He sure does.
You like folks like that, don't you?
Absolutely.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you want a great deal on a...
Did you get a brand new one, Mike?
Dodge, oh, yeah, brand new. And I love
Grand
it.
Cherokee.
Yeah. And limited, and it is
Yeah, I drove it the other day. It's a really good driving car.
And let me tell you, if somebody's if you're going to change lanes, at buzzer goes off to make sure that nobody's there. Hey, if I backed up and somebody was walking back behind, it would stop the vehicle.
Oh.
It would stop the vehicle. At a stop sign on this vehicle I've got, the motor goes off.
That's right.
Saving gas.
Once I let my foot go.
Do they call that hybrid or?
No.
No, once I let my foot go, it cranks up and heads on out.
How about that?
I've got
I tell you what, I got a buddy that's got a brand new Ram truck. That Ram, their redesign on their trucks, man, they're some of the nicest trucks I've ever seen. They've done an unbelievable job.
It always looks good.
Truck of the year.
Yeah. But this car though, it's got all the I mean, like if somebody's coming up on me on the side and I'm not looking, that buzzer goes off.
How about that?
It keeps me from turning into him,
That's
that
right.
type of thing. So got a lot of amenities, and of course the service department is an all-American service department. Is that right?
That's right.
And of course, hey, the boss overlooks everything. Believe you me. So hey, if you say, well, Clay, go ask Jason if he'll give me a better deal. He'll beat anybody's price on a Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram truck.
All right, you gonna have people calling you. Mike,
All right, how many games we got left?
All right, we're
Got about 6, 7.
Moving fast.
Georgia Southern at LSU.
Mike, you took SMU, didn't you? All right, Georgia Southern and LSU, you better look out here. I'll take LSU, but hey, be careful on these points here. They let their quarterback come back regardless of that white stuff on his windshield.
Well, they said it was bird poop.
Yeah, they call him Poopy now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take LSU.
LSU.
I'll take the
okay.
Bengal Tigers.
But I heard a commentator on sports radio this week said they better be careful because they've got to remember what happened when they played Troy.
Mm-hmm.
No question.
Well, I mean, the thing with Georgia Southern, though, is they're just one-dimensional. He just can't throw.
That's right.
So, I mean, I think LSU's just got too much talent. If they were playing them, like, after the first week or sometime during the season, it's just a lot harder to get ready for playing the wishbone.
Yeah.
I think LSU will win the game. I don't think they'll cover 27.5.
I'll just say this: Georgia Southern's not a bad football team, so they're going to score.
I mean, they won 10 games last year.
And they're going to keep the ball away running the football. Georgia at Vanderbilt, and you hate Georgia, don't you?
I don't necessarily hate them, but
You don't like them?
I don't like them.
But you'll sell a car to them, though.
Hey, absolutely.
Yeah, come on over from
Hey,
Athens.
you'll put a
We'll
G,
deliver
and you'll put a G on their windshield, won't you?
If they want it.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, Georgia.
I'm gonna tell you what, I got a prediction right here, and it's not gonna be a popular one because everybody's Alabama fan. Jake Fromm beats out Tua Tagovailoa for the Heisman Trophy this year. I'll take the Bulldogs in Nashville this week, but watch it. Jake Fromm has not a breakout season because he broke out last year, but he continues what he did last year. Throws the ball like crazy, commands the offense. He's got a head on his shoulders. He wins the Heisman Trophy, and Georgia plays Alabama for the SEC championship.
Dum 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 dum.
Lawrence threw an
Dum,
interception
dum, dum.
last night. He's got the sophomore jinx.
Keep out.
I mean, it was just a terrible interception. Did you see it?
I think Vandy will play Georgia tough. I think,
yeah. SEC versus SEC, it's going to be tough.
Mason's a good defense coach. I take Vandy under the number, but I think Georgia will win.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Georgia.
22 and a half points is a lot of points.
Okay, I'll take Georgia to win the game, too. Are you taking Georgia?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jason Gregory takes Georgia. Virginia at Pitt, and now here's a yuppie team who's playing a bunch of steel.
The lawyers going against the steel man.
That's right, and Virginia is supposed to be good, but every time somebody says they're good, they get beat.
I'm taking the Panthers in Pittsburgh.
Are you going to take Pitt? Mike, who do you like?
I like Virginia. I tell you what, man, they really impressed me late last season. They just
frankly. I'll take Virginia. You know, that game last night with the BYU was real close in the first half, and then
Utah pulled away.
Just pulled away,
Yeah, I'll take Pitt.
All right, he takes Pitt. How about you,
Virginia.
Jason? All right, Jason takes Virginia. Fresno State at Southern Cal. Fresno was loaded last year, but they lost most everybody on offense. A lot of people think they'll play them tough, but I just cannot see him letting Fresno come into
Coliseum
and winning that game. Bum, 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 bum. Is that it?
Trojans win.
USC.
All right, USC. All right, here we go. All right, everybody take USC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think USC. I mean, Fresno won 11 games last year, though, under Jeff Tedford. He did a great job.
Not this
I
year.
want y'all to hear this. Houston at Oklahoma. Mike Amos has got it. Who is it, Mike, that you like?
Oh, I mean, Jalen Hurts makes his debut for Oklahoma. I mean, Dana Holgorsen, who left West Virginia to be the head coach at Houston, is getting paid $4 million to coach at Houston. I'll take Oklahoma, though.
It won't matter. Oklahoma's got too many five-star recruits. They beat Houston. Jalen Hurts was named the captain of the team.
Now,
Good
I'm
for
going to
him.
make my prediction that he'll be the Heisman Trophy winner.
Oh, wait.
Hurt is going to be the Heisman Trophy winner.
That's going out on a limb.
This game is Sunday night, if anybody wants to watch it.
Sunday night. I didn't know that.
Sunday
I thought
night.
it was going to be on Monday.
Sunday night college football.
You'll have Notre Dame, Louisville on Monday night, which will be a horrible game.
Notre Dame's going to kill them.
Okay, Notre Dame will kill them. Everybody took Oklahoma, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now, Houston's got a Troy guy connection, Mike. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, Marcus Jones, the great player on Enterprise, transfer, but he's going to have to sit out a year.
Oh, he is? Okay. Okay. All right, everybody took Notre Dame. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Auburn Tigers, get ready. They're coming to town, Dallas. If you're from Dallas, Texas, or you're from Omaha, Nebraska, if you're from Coral Gables, Florida, Auburn is playing
Reverse hand.
the great ones, Auburn and Oregon, this Saturday night. And look at it. Is that the Monto?
That's the O.
The big O. And of course they're playing Auburn in Dallas at Jerry World. And I'm gonna let you start this thing off, Jason. Who do you like?
War Eagle.
War Eagle. He likes the Auburn Tigers over Oregon.
28-14.
All right, the score is 28-14. Okay. I like Auburn. I've liked them ever since. I mean, I just don't think those boys from the West Coast can come in here and beat a bunch of country boys who are acclimated to the heat, but even though it is air conditioned, they're going to play, and that's the only good thing going for Oregon.
They played in air conditioning.
I like Auburn. I just think that there's been too many people saying they're not going to do it, and when you say that about Auburn, that's when they do it. They play well when people don't expect them to play well. I'll take Auburn.
Well, my heart is with Auburn. Everybody in Troy knows I'm an Auburn fan. I'm a Troy fan, but I have to pick Auburn between Auburn and Alabama. But, Mike, nobody can forget the fact that Auburn is starting a true freshman quarterback. This is his first snap ever in college football. They're playing against probably one of the better quarterbacks in the nation. I see a low-scoring game because Auburn's got a really good defense, and Auburn will struggle to score points with a freshman quarterback. I do see Bo Nix getting better after game 2, 3, and 4 because he's that talented, but this is his first game ever in the NCAA college football. His first game ever. And it's in Jerry World. You don't think the lights might be a little bright for Bo Nix? I do. And for that reason, I'm taking Oregon with all those starters returning. They will have trouble with Auburn's front line because they are that good, but they find a way to get it done. Oregon upsets. Well, Auburn's favored out in Vegas, so I'm going to call it an upset. I'm taking Oregon to beat Auburn 29-20, but Auburn, Bo Nix will get his first game under his belt and be better and be a good quarterback, but we cannot discount the fact that this is his first game ever.
Okay.
I'll take Oregon.
Mike, who do you like?
I mean, we've been talking about this for weeks on the show. I mean, I really think this really determines Auburn's season. I mean, I think if you win and beat Oregon, you possibly could go 8-4, 9-3. I think if you lose, you probably go 75, 6-6 because of the schedule. I think Oregon has the best quarterback on the field, Justin Herbert. You know, a lot of people are saying he's top 5 pick. A guy that's 6'6", 240 pounds, runs a 4.6.
But can he throw it sitting on his butt?
They've got you know, a coach who has the mentality. He was a Saban disciple. You know, he's trying to build a SEC program out at Oregon. And a lot of people don't realize Oregon's going to match Auburn's speed. Oregon's got a lot of fast guys. I think when it's all said and done, Oregon wins a really close game, 27-21.
That's about what I got. 29-20.
I did not give a score. I got to do it.
If I was picking with my heart, I'd pick Auburn every single time. I hope Auburn wears them out.
Auburn's going to have the crowd. Auburn should be 70-30 in crowd, I would think.
Mine's 31-17 Auburn. What is yours?
28-14 Auburn.
All right, 28-14. And now our last game of the day, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, Albie got his recognition, and now how about Big Al?
Give us the hot wire.
Look, just like at every Alabama game, you got a hot wire. And,
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Yay, Alabama! Big Al and War Eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, it's football. Football is here. Alabama
you got
will
Troy,
win.
Troy playing at the vet, and you got Alabama and Auburn playing. My hair's standing up on the back of my head.
Exactly right. Big Al's ready. Albie's ready, and it's time for some football. And, of course, Troy University opens up this Saturday afternoon at 5 o'clock, and we're excited. Everybody like Alabama to win the game.
Yeah, they'll beat Duke.
I mean, Alabama's got 4 starters. They're going to be out at least a half. You got Terrell Lewis. You got Devontae Smith.
That's a hot one.
You got Brian Robinson. You got Najee Harris. Your 2 starting running backs.
You know,
I think they're going to maybe get this number. The number's at 33 now in Vegas. Came down from 35. I think Alabama is going to struggle on defense without their 2 starting linebackers. Of course, losing Dylan Moses is the worst thing Alabama could have lost. I mean, next to Tua. I mean, he's that great of a player. Yeah. But I think Alabama will win. But Cutcliffe's a good coach, and Duke's a team that wins usually 7 or 8 games a year. So I think they'll play Alabama pretty tough for about 2 or 3 quarters.
We don't know anything about their quarterback. They lost their quarterback to the Giants last year.
The old Giants.
Yeah.
And we don't know their quarterback. Yeah. Who do you like here, Jason?
Alabama 48-10.
48-10 in a big way. So it should be a good one. And ladies and gentlemen, we're here tomorrow afternoon. Troy kicks it off at 5. Alabama kicks it off at 2 o'clock. Is that right?
2:30, and Auburn starts at 6:30.
And Auburn starts at 6:30, so you can catch maybe a half of Alabama's early, and then watch all of Troy's in the stands, and then catch Auburn a lot of their ball game after the game. So a lot of tailgating going on tomorrow at the stadium. A lot of television going on everywhere. There'll be televisions everywhere you want to go to watch ball games. So come on out and with your family and picnic and have a big time. Of course, you're going to have your family out there. Is that right?
Looks like beautiful weather. The weather in Troy tomorrow is 88 and a low of 70, and it's sunny, so it should be a good day.
I tell you what, again, it is cool out there today. If you want to mow your grass or do any outdoor, go fishing or play golf, this is wonderful weather right now.
Well, if you got to go to work.
Outside our gates.
I'll be at the police station.
It's been a lot of fun to have Jason on our show.
Great, man.
Jason, I know it took an hour and a half out of your life today, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Great time. Thank you for having me.
All right, if you got any deals right now, they'll come on out this morning. Are you going to have a deal for them?
We got deals every day.
Okay.
Just come out and see us.
On a Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram truck, they are dealing. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Or
any other type of bike.
Or a camper.
Any other vehicle, they can get it for you. Yeah, Mike?
What's the website up there?
PremierTroy.com.
Oh, that's easy.
PremierTroy.com, okay.
PremierTroy.com. And again, we appreciate you being here. And every week, ladies and gentlemen, Every Friday at 7 o'clock, it is Premier Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Trucks Picks of the Week right here on Troy Cable. Have a great weekend and go Trojans!